Grayson always brings us a story for us every Friday, and today it's no exception.
And Walt, this week we had what would have been the 85th birthday of the most famous person born in Mississippi, Elvis Presley.
I don't think you'll get any argument with that, Mel and Byron. Times change, though. Realize that people fade away, like General MacArthur's old soldiers fade away. And I bet there's a bunch of people who don't know who MacArthur was. He faded away. But Elvis, every new generation that comes along brings a new generation of Elvis fans. He died 43 years ago this year. But in many respects, for a lot of people, Elvis still lives. He's only left the building. Elvis is particularly alive in Mississippi, with his birthplace being here in Tupelo, and the Tupelo Elvis Festival every year, bringing more Elvis impersonators, or Elvis tribute artists, as they like to call themselves, to Tupelo than anywhere but Las Vegas, I guess. We have official state of Mississippi Elvis car tags here. Tennessee may have them, but I've never seen them. But we still have people here who have memories of the childhood Elvis who grew up in Tupelo, where he got a guitar for his 11th birthday, only because his mama wouldn't let him have the .22 rifle that he really wanted, and saw that guitar become a part of his young life. Guy Harris remembers.
We stopped there one day after we had been up here playing and got real hot and was really going to go to the swimming hole down at the creek. And we stopped, and he went in and got us a glass of water apiece and brought it out. And then he brought that little guitar out and said, "Y'all want to hear me sing Old Ship?" We told him, "Yeah, let's get Old Ship out of the way so we can go swimming hole."
Elvis fans know no end. There's Elvis decorative and commemorative plates and Elvis dolls, even at Elvis Christmas Village. William Faulkner's from Mississippi and is to writers perhaps what Elvis is to musicians, but I've never seen the Faulkner Christmas Village. Now, Elvis is a cultural phenomenon that it will take sociologists 100 years to untangle, to sort out all he was and is and still is with his influence. John Lennon said there would have been no Beatles had there been no Elvis. So long live Elvis in the land of his birth, the hill country of Mississippi. Elvis and the implied hope that his life instills, that if he can make it from here, anybody can make it from where they are. Just choose the guitar and not the .22 rifle.
Smart mama.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
By the way, that Tupelo Elvis Festival is coming up June 3rd through 7th of this year. The tickets go on sale February 3rd.
All right.